we are talking about regulations which are going into Tywnald this month. People will have heard it on the news quite recently, basically saying requiring truck drivers to inspect their vehicles every day, and the claim is that this will prevent unnecessary deaths. And until now, these sort of regulations only affected taxis and buses and such like. What are your concerns here? Basically, you're saying this is certainly a much broader spread than it appears on the face of it.
Yes, I think so, Howard. I think we've got to get over to everybody who uses a commercial vehicle in their business use, that these regulations are going to have an impact on them. They range from the builder who's using a 7.5 ton lorry to deliver his bricks or his sand, to your big road hauliers who go off island, and your big companies who bring goods in. They're all going to have an effect and an impact of these regulations. And I don't think we can. It's very, very unfortunate, the headline that was in the paper this week that said that 50% of HGVs are unroadworthy. I don't personally believe that's the case. My understanding is that article has come from the Tywnald report of the outgoing chairman of the RTLC, Keith Watterson, who made the comment in the report to Tywnald. I've questioned the RTLC about this, and it's come back to me that there's no statistics or no data to support or disprove what's been said. I think that's very disappointing that was put to Tywnald in that way, because I believe it shows the road haulage industry in a poor light. I don't believe it's the case, and I'm shocked, to be honest with you, that is the way that the chairman of the RTLC dealt with the issue.
And now there has been consultation, of course. Have you had discussions about this over the preceding months?
We've been in discussions with the Department of Transport for a number of years now about operators licensing, and in 2016 regulations were drafted and were going to go to Tywnald. I think it was in the July sitting. They were withdrawn at the 11th hour, and with the help of I think it was with the help of Bill Henderson, the MLC at the time, and it was agreed that a working group would be set up to try and work a way forward. Despite I've made numerous emails to the Department of Infrastructure asking when this group's going to move forward, when are we going to set it up. I've heard absolutely nothing. And then again, on Tuesday this week, we read in the newspaper the regulations are going to Tywnald next week. This is disingenuous of the department to move this way, I believe. I received a letter yesterday from the Minister with a copy of the regulations. Again, I can only say it's poor to be telling a trade body after you've told the press and after you've released it to the public. You know, I'm disappointed. Is the best I can say, really. I'm disappointed with the department and the way they've handled it.
So is it the process which is causing you more concern rather than the actual regulation concern? Because a lot of people would think, well, surely it must be good for people to take more attention on their vehicles, making sure putting safety as paramount. Obviously, a lot of people are going to say that sounds good to us.
I don't think any user of a motor vehicle of a goods vehicle wants to have an accident, and I don't think anybody would say that they don't support safety issues in any way, shape or form. Safety is important. That there hasn't been an accident or a serious accident with HGVs for a number of years. I know these regulations were first mooted in, I think, the mid-2000s after a serious road traffic accident, that vehicles weren't being looked at properly. Since then, we've had the inception of the annual test for all vehicles above 3.5 tonne. I think that's been a positive, and I think the condition of HGVs has got better from the annual inspection. I think that's been a plus. We are where we are with the regulations. Businesses are going to have to deal with them in their own way. That's it. I mean, whether these regulations are going to be successful and improve road safety, whether they're going to be costly to businesses, whether we'll see businesses fail, whether we'll see businesses thrive, this is something that only the future is going to judge.